This year, Forza Horizon 6, Assetto Corsa 2, and Test Drive Solar Crown are all releasing, unless Test Drive gets delayed again. In fact, Forza Horizon 6 actually should be announced next month. We should see Test Drive Solar Crown literally very, very soon before Forza releases. And Assetto Corsa is slated for this summer, so very soon. Clearly he's talking about then Need for Speed. No. My friends, I am talking about 2025's top racing game, GTA 6. It's finally here, guys. I'm talking about car culture, cars, drag racing, drifting, all in GTA 6, and actually talking about the map, because we know the map is super important. People that have been playing Forza Horizon 5 for a long while now, it just makes so much sense to talk about it. Like, literally, takeovers in the damn game. Takeovers bad, but it's GTA. Now, you may have heard of a little game called Midnight Club LA. Well, the series Midnight Club, that was created by Rockstar Games, and what they actually ended up doing is kind of blending everything into, well, one IP, except Red Dead. I won't put it past them in the future. A lot of the cars we've been getting recently are actually GTA 6 models. I'm assuming the interiors are all GTA 5 interiors. They're going to keep something here, and I doubt all the customizations available on these cars were actually given to us. You gotta keep some stuff for the new game. And I genuinely think of all the racing games that have existed for the last while, I've got some pretty decent playtime on Need for Speed mostly and The Crew, but I really think early on in the GTA 5 days, my top playtime was racing in GTA 5. The community have come together and created a map so we can see exactly what we're looking at, and this is properly exciting. Now, if you've played GTA Vice City, the map's going to be quite similar. If you've played GTA a long time, you'll know that this is the new universe, but they're clearly still inspired by the previous maps. GTA 3, GTA 4, San Andreas, GTA 5. But Florida, something of a trait of Florida is the insanity of how dead straight and boring all the roads are. You might have noticed in Need for Speed Heat there was a lot of hills, mountains and things, and that's not very Florida at all. So they actually did a little bit of a shift on it to make it a little bit better than the actual place. But for drag racing, Florida's layout is perfect, as long as you're running through red lights and you're okay with that. It's GTA. I am so excited because, of course, in GTA 5, if you don't remember, they added drag racing to the game. It's actually one of the coolest features they added in a while. They did it before Need for Speed did. Now, it's a very cheap implementation of it. It's clearly inspired, or they added it because of the fact of 5M. Oh my god, come on, go. Oh my god, there's a mate. Oh no, what's the shift? Oh, but I completely forgot. It's dreadful. I'm going to be honest. It's a pretty terrible implementation. The cars don't generally have proper gearing. They're a little bit messy. 9 gears, I guess the R6 actually has, I think it had 8 gears. But the way it shifts like a diesel. It's just, you're going to miss it unless you've played one previously. And also, a lot of these are not actually even proper track races. The amount of, like, where I just shifted down. I didn't mean to do that. At least they added boosts, right? Look, it was a basic implementation, and the idea is, well, they've now got that. They've now built that. Or maybe it was backported from GTA 6, like a lot of the cars are being backported from GTA 6. This is not a drag race. I have been driving for this is a sprint race, Rockstar. Do you understand the difference? Either way, it's here, and that clearly just shows incentive, or intent, should I say. There's also one other largely exciting element that I saw on the map. A damn racetrack and an actual drag strip. Sebring International Raceway, or Port Gellhorn Raceway, an actual racetrack within the map. You can't make this up. There's no way. An all-inclusive racetrack with multiple different routes and drag races included in it. You cannot tell me that they're not going to heavily focus on actual racing and actually have maybe real race, like hot ring racing, a genuine slew of new race car upgrades for track. Build a race career. Goddamn, what? My brain just running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I didn't even know that people had discovered this originally. There is even a motorsports HQ location. Where the hell did people see this? I don't understand at all. I want to see exactly where they found this. Oh, it's from a leak. So this definitely doesn't exist, Rockstar. No. Please don't sue me. But maybe put it in the next trailer. That'll be good. Even ignoring the streets, look at the highways that are possible. We've got an airport, which is perfect for drag racing in itself. Look at some of these ridiculous highways. And I can't believe how huge this map is. Now, it's worth noting that we've only actually seen little bits, and this is all based on leaks and also the trailers, well, and some screenshots as well. The keys will be an incredible place to just fly down at high speeds in your car. But it clearly makes sense, and it now being built for this generation of consoles, that they can finally increase the speed and therefore also increase the accuracy of how the cars drive. Now, based on what we've seen previously, I can't say if this is from leaks or from the trailer, but I know for a fact the amount of detail they've put into these cars, I can surely at least describe it. Pedals move when pressed. There's movements of vehicle elements that shouldn't move. They don't even move in like Need for Speed, for example. The amount of detail they've put into the mechanics of the movement of the car doesn't make sense that they wouldn't actually improve how the handling is, and the focus on the handling, and the focus on the speed, and the depth to the cars. That's something that GTA has always kind of lacked. In fact, they've clearly already been experimenting with depth already with the new drift handling, and clearly it changes the characteristics of the handling pretty much completely. the car, the back wheel stays stuck to the road in a way they normally wouldn't with GTA, but clearly some inspiration from other. I actually think this is some of the most enjoyable drifting in the game, and the fact that you could do it with cars already in the game, but it's only some of them, it just tells me that maybe based on the trailer we saw there's a lot of car culture stuff in it, they might be focusing quite a lot on the car side. And hell, say all of this doesn't actually happen, they don't increase the depth of the handling feels very similar. Either way, how much do you miss the early days of down the drain on GTA 5, replaying those races, because it was one of the best ways to make money, especially with friends. I am binning this off. Oh no, I meant to do that. Down the LA River, replaying those races, getting your first supercar, the feeling of progression in GTA on the early days, GTA 5 Online, honestly, unmatched. And hopefully there's no bloody fire bikes either. Now, one thing I'm really curious about is how it's gonna work from the crossplay perspective. Now, they have few issues with the PC version of GTA Online. However, it's not going to launch on PC day one. And you might have noticed a lot of games have crossplay. Imagine how Rockstar could unite the communities and have so many sub-communities of car culture, and just not even cars in general. GTA is not a car game. Grand Theft Auto. It's so much more than that. But just in the car side of things, they had an update in GTA 5 with a whole damn car park for you to go to, the car meet, new tuning upgrades, new performance upgrades. The cars are just an obvious thing to really work with. I don't know about you, but the idea of Grand Theft Auto maybe involves cars. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. Maybe I'm being... And I'm really hoping there's some like crazy mountain drifty roads, because this clearly is hills or mountains, very like Need for Speed Heat map, where once you left the city, hills and mountains, because drifting just works perfectly with this damn layout that we can't see because we haven't seen yet. Now, to come to the point of people might be like, oh no, Forza Horizon 6 is not going to come out until next 2025 video. It's not coming out this year. It's just not going to happen. I don't believe it, and especially in its normal window, because Forza Horizon, no game, especially involving cars, wants to come close to GTA. It's so difficult to drift on these. I need the event. The entire industry is afraid of launching around the same time as GTA 6, especially even just after, especially if it releases fall. We're going to see a whole clear out. Nothing is going to release around the same time as GTA 6. It just won't happen. It's suicide. You will kill your game purposefully. Maybe some purposeful games. Yeah, maybe they will. Now, a big down point to me of GTA 5 is the community club situation. It's a little bit of a nightmare. And ultimately, I think one of the pain points that definitely needs to be solved before it actually releases. GTA 6. If the career, as it seems to be, focused on these different stories and different characters, I would really hope that you could form your own crew based on specific thing that you want to do. I hope with GTA 6, the idea is that we could form like a racing game, a racing specific crew, and everything we did would make just as much money as, say, people doing heists, because heists take a lot more work and ever, but races, you can just smash them out. It needs to be better balanced. But also, to my point that I was originally speaking about, infinite size clubs that anyone can join, cross-platform, cross-play, cross-save would be absolutely awesome. They have to get that right from the go this time, especially considering the amount of people that are going to be waiting for the PC version and then jump onto the PC version. I'm not. Most people are going to buy this game 2 or 3 or 4 times. We know for a fact. Next generation, PlayStation 6, we're going to be buying this damn game again and again. And I'm really hoping, because of these dead straights, that the cops are going to be really good. The cops were decent in this game, but I just there's so much to be excited about with GTA 6. So much so that outside of being obvious game of the year, maybe game of the generation thus far, it might easily be the best racing game in 2025. And we've seen very little, and I'm already coming to that. I don't know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I don't know what else you would say, because I don't know if anything else is going to come out next year. But either way, GTA 6, very excited, and you should be too.